What is up, YouTube gang? It's your boy FridayRandomMedia, and I'm back with another video for y'all on this Friday. And this video today that I'm dropping is not a what if style video. It's not a versus battle series video. It's not a werewolf video or a podcast. This video is going to be an introduction to my character, Godman the Lifebringer. And Godman is going to be debuting in a comic anthology book that I'm releasing December 2023 at the end of this year. So if you want to know how to buy the book, where to buy the book, if you want to learn more about the story and this character, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on TikTok by the same name, FridayRandomMedia. Now, let's get into it. So, who is Godman? Who is the Lifebringer? This is a question that even Godman himself doesn't have the answers to. After suffering a vision or a nightmare of death and destruction, Godman awoke in the vacuum of space with no answers to literally any of his questions. For millennia to come, Godman would fly through the cosmos in search of his origins until stumbling across the planet Earth. Caught in the middle of a deadly battle, Godman becomes Earth's mysterious guardian, himself remaining his own biggest mystery. So, on to the next question. What does Godman want? What is his goals and desires? After Godman's experience on Earth, he strives to bring peace, hope, inspiration. On the outside, Godman emits rays of hope and sunshine and inspiration, but on the inside, his unknown past continues to haunt him. Godman knows it's the right thing to do to inspire and bring light to the world, and he even enjoys doing this. But what he truly longs for is to understand his past and maybe even find purpose through it. Now, I'm going to move on to something that a lot of people would probably question when you talk about a superhero. What is Godman's powers? What is Godman's abilities? Godman has an extremely wide array of powers and abilities. To begin with the basics, he possesses super strength, super speed, flight, super senses, super durability and endurance. He doesn't need to eat, sleep, drink, any of that stuff. Everything in that arena of being physically powerful, he basically has it. As you can see on the photo, Godman's logo is a sun or a star, and this plays directly into his powers. Connected to all the stars in the universe, which he draws his power from, Godman has the ability to cast and create light constructs, heat blasts, shields, beams, bursts of energy. Using his light manipulation abilities, Godman has access to the entire spectrum of light rays that human eyes can't pick up. Now, on top of all of that, Godman also has the power of the Lifebringer, meaning he can heal, resurrect, revive not only himself, but anything and everything you can imagine. And as you can imagine, this power puts a lot of pressure on the Lifebringer, or as the people of planet Earth call him, Godman. So what is Godman's story? What is he about? Godman's powers and abilities may cause readers to think, well, how can someone so overpowered have compelling fights or compelling stories, when the truth is, the powers of the Lifebringer is exactly what brings Godman such an internal conflict. The ability to revive and resurrect all life possible, the powers to fix about anything you can imagine. These powers have led Godman to reflect and question, is it his responsibility to heal all that's damaged? To resurrect all that's died? Who and what should and shouldn't be brought back to life? What does and doesn't deserve a second chance at life? These questions weigh on Godman heavier than any physical object or fight could. Now maybe, just maybe, Godman will find the answers to his questions. And maybe along the way, he'll come to know his past and perhaps understand why he himself has a second chance at life. Now, this part of the video is going to be a little bit unscripted. I'm just going to talk about some of my inspirations with Godman. With the sun on his chest, obviously drawing power from the sun, drawing power from the stars. This is going to cause a lot of people to maybe say, oh, he's like your Superman character, which he is my flagship character. He's like my iconic character. So I guess in a way, yes, he is like my Superman. But as far as actual character goes and themes and the way this character interacts with the world, I imagine it more to be like Vision or Martian Manhunter, Silver Surfer even. More of more of a mysterious vibe than just a good, hopeful Superman. Of course, hope and inspiration is going to be what God-Man wants to bring to the world, as the people call him the God-Man. He himself is the life bringer. So it's like, does God-Man embrace these themes? Does God-Man embrace this identity that planet Earth has bestowed upon him? Another comparison that I've already been seeing is Marvel's Sentry, Robert Reynolds. And that could be the blue and the yellow. It could be the sun and like the star theme and power set. But that honestly wasn't an influence or an inspiration when I was coming up with the design of this character. I actually designed this character years ago before I ever read a Century comic in my life. But the comparisons are valid. They are legit. So in the future, when you're reading a God-Man comic book, what you should be seeing when you open up that book is pages with energetic, radiant art that display all sorts of powers and abilities. You should be reading an internal conflict, a compelling battle that wages on the inside of God-Man's head. So you're going to get a story that's fun to look at and is very compelling and heartfelt when you read it. Overall, God-Man is the iconic character. He's the flagship character. He's the debuting character of NewStar Comics. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to have my own comic anthology coming out December 2023 at the end of this year. If you want to know more about that comic, like where to buy it, where to check it out, where to learn more about the characters, you're going to want to subscribe to my channel right here and go follow me on TikTok, FridayRandomMedia. And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, hit the like button, comment down below what you want to know and what videos you want to see. Hit the subscribe button. I hope you all have an amazing day.